Welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. I'm Lindsay and this is my best friend Teddy, and today we're going to talk about gender.
We all are part of one big family. Gaming's happy. Queer kid stuff. You are enough here at Queer Kid Stuff.
Lindsay?
Yes, Teddy?
You're a girl, right?
That's right. Why do you ask?
Well, you have short hair and you're wearing a tie. I thought only boys have short hair and wear ties.
You make a really good point, Teddy, but just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't wear those things too, or anything else that I want to wear. If they want, girls can have short hair or long hair, or wear tiaras, or bow ties. You can wear whatever you want, no matter if you're a boy or a girl.
But boys can't wear dresses, can they?
Well, why not? You should wear whatever clothes make you feel like the best version of yourself. It's the same for colors and toys too. You can like whatever color or toy that makes you happy.
But Lindsay, I still don't know if I'm a boy or a girl.
Well, Teddy, did you know that some people aren't boys or girls? Some people are boys, some people are girls, and some people are people. There are also people who are trans or transgender. People who are trans do not identify with the gender doctors tell them they are when they are born. But we're going to talk about what it means to be trans in a later episode.
Okay, I think I understand. But all of this is a little confusing. If there are boys and girls and people and all of them can wear ties and dresses, then how can I tell who is what gender?
That's actually really easy, Teddy. All you have to do is ask someone what their pronoun is. A pronoun is the word you use to talk about someone when you don't use their name, like he for boy, she for girl, and some people use they. When you meet someone, just ask them what their pronoun is.
Lindsay, what's your pronoun?
I use she. What's your pronoun, Teddy?
I don't feel like a she or a he, so I guess my pronoun is they.
That's really awesome, Teddy. Okay, so now we want to know your pronoun in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for new videos every Wednesday. And if you want to learn more about gender, you can ask your grown-up questions or you can have them print out our activity sheet down below. And I just want to give a huge shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com who give every month and help us create these videos. All right, see you next time on Queer Kid Stuff.
Hi friends, welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. I'm Linz and this is my best friend Teddy. And this is Teddy's Book Club, where we read stories with all of you every week. And this week we're reading a new book called Payton's Pronoun Party, and it's written by Blue Jaren and illustrated by Xochitl Cornejo. And I am really, really excited to read this book because you know how much I love talking about pronouns. And this is a pronoun party. It goes over he and him, and she and her, and they and them, and lots of other pronouns too that we maybe haven't talked about on Queer Kid Stuff. So I'm really excited to head over to Payton's Pronoun Party. You ready, Teddy? Let's dig in. This is Payton's Pronoun Party, written by Blue Jaren and illustrated by Xochitl Cornejo. Ooh, I think there's a dog in this book. Payton's Pronoun Party. Payton loved to play dress up and become anyone he imagined. A regal ruler overseeing a radiant land, a scientist conducting startling experiments, or even a comical puppy frolicking with ruffles around the backyard. Oh, that looks like fun. But Payton also puzzled about who he really was. One day, holding tightly onto Ruffles, Payton tried explaining to his parents, "I'm not sure I'm a boy, so maybe he is not best for me." We'll call you whatever you're comfortable with, Peyton's mother said with a hug. Peyton's father nodded. Your friends use different pronouns. Why don't you ask them for advice? Once you decide, we'll throw a big party to celebrate, said Peyton's mother. Oh, what supportive, awesome parents. Let's see what Peyton's friends have to say. The next day, it was time for Ruffles to visit Hank, the town's vet. Hank cared so much for animals that his clinic was almost a zoo. Let's see how many animals are here. I see mice, and I see a cat and another dog. Oh my gosh. Is that a ferret? And a snake and a parrot and some other birds right there. Oh my gosh, so many animals. Just as healthy as always, Hank said, and tossed Ruffles a treat. I was wondering, Peyton said, dodging a wayward parrot, have you always been so sure about being a he? Yes, it's always matched for me, just like being a vet, said Hank. But I'm glad there are more ways to be than he or she. Peyton beamed. Just like all the colors in the rainbow. That's right. All right, who are we visiting next? On the way home, Peyton called in on Shay, the town's acrobatic artist. She always painted from a trapeze. Hi, Peyton. Is something troubling you? Shay asked. Peyton nodded. I've been wondering about my gender and pronouns. Oh, I understand. It's important to feel your pronouns fit. People used to think I was a boy, but I've always been a girl. Now, when I hear she, I'm flying, just like this. And Shay swung wildly with her paintbrush. Peyton imagined being called she. Peyton has fun when she plays dress up. Instead of flying, Peyton felt wobbly, as if standing on a slippery log. That's probably not quite right for Peyton then. Let's see. Who are we meeting next? The following day, Peyton visited a friend from school. Theo was playing a curious trumpet they invented, one of many in their musical workshop. Hey, Theo, Peyton said. What is it like being called they? Well, as I'm not a boy or a girl, I tried out different pronouns, Theo said, tinkering on their trumpet. I realized being called they is like getting the best hug in the world. Peyton imagined someone saying, Peyton loves their dog very much. This was a little like being hugged, but not the best hug in the world. Okay, so maybe we're getting a little bit closer to Peyton's pronouns. Let's see. Who are we meeting next? That afternoon, Peyton attended dance class. Another student, Zoe, was working on a new kind of dancing, which hadn't quite won people over. Not that Z minded. Hi, Zoe, Peyton said. How did you decide to use Z and she as your pronouns? Oh, well, mostly I feel I'm a girl, but sometimes I don't feel I'm any gender. Both she and Z feel much more me and make me want to dance. Zoe jumped and looped across the room. Peyton imagined someone saying, Peyton believes in Zer friend's talent. This felt warmer, but didn't wholly sound much more me for Peyton. Okay, still getting closer, I think. Back home, Peyton played dress-up while trying out different pronouns, swirling and skipping, humming and hopping, puzzling and pondering. Until finally, realizing that gender-neutral pronouns personally fit best, Peyton discovered the ones that sounded just right, giving a skin-tingling, warm sense of wholeness. This made Peyton feel like flying and getting the best hug in the world and dancing all at once. Oh, what a good feeling that sounds like. I want to be called E, M, and Air, at least for now, Peyton announced to Air parents. They were delighted and began to organize the party. A dress-up pronoun party. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool. All Peyton's friends arrived wearing creative and colorful costumes and pronoun badges too. Oh my gosh, look at everyone's cool costumes. What would you wear to a pronoun party? Let's see. We've got lots of pronouns here. He and him and she and Z and she, her and they, them and em, she, her and he, him. Oh my gosh, what a cool party. For the party's entertainment, Shay swung from her trapeze and painted Peyton's portrait. While Theo played their tremendous trumpet, Hank set up his humorous petting zoo, and Zoe zoomed around the stage for their unique dance. Hayden smiled and laughed so much that Airface ached. That's the sign of a good party, when your face is so sore from smiling so much. As the party paraded on into the evening, Hayden hugged Ruffles close and whispered, "Now I'm really much more me." That was a pretty cool party, Peyton. Thanks for having us. That was Peyton's Pronoun Party, written by Blue Jaren and illustrated by Zoshi Cornejo. I hope you enjoyed going to Peyton's Pronoun Party just as much as we did. What awesome new pronouns we learned about in this book. So thank you so much to Peyton and to Blue and to Soshi for introducing us to all those new pronouns through this awesome book. Don't forget to grab your grown-up and head down to the bookshop.org link in the description below to grab your very own copy. And also head over to the Queer Kid Stuff Patreon page so that you can join us for live Teddy's Book Club readings the first Saturday of every month. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye!
Hey there! Welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. I'm Lindsay, and today I'm doing a sing-along of a brand new song about gender.
Anyways, doesn't matter if you're a boy, girl, or somewhere in between. We all are part of one big family. Gay means happy. Queer kid stuff. You are enough.
All right, so I'm going to sing a brand new song for you about gender. I hope you like it. Sing along with the words. You enjoyed the new song about gender. Thank you so much for watching Queer Kid Stuff. You can subscribe to the channel for new videos every Wednesday where we talk about LGBTQ+ issues, and season 2 is coming right around the corner. We're going to debut our first episode of season 2 on April 5th, so stay tuned for that. That's it from us. We'll see you later at Queer Kid Stuff.